the equation of line which I have to find, I'll take the slope as m1. This I'll take the slope as m2. What is point slope form? That is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. This is the second slope. Or again you can convert this into y is equal to mx plus c form, and you can find m2 is equal to minus 1 by root 3. Hello everyone, a warm welcome to one and all. This is Shruti lecturing in Vidyashram, the Temple of Excellence, Mysore. So in today's session, we'll be learning or we'll be taking the problems on transformations of general equation into various types of other form of equation of a straight line. In our previous session, we have learned how to reduce the general equation into slope-intercept form, intercept form and normal form. So by knowing those conditions, now we are finding the equations of line. So let us see the problems now. The first question is, show that the lines a1x, b1y plus c1 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0, where b1 and b2 are non-zero constant, are parallel if a1 by b1 is equal to a2 by b2, and perpendicular if a1 a2 plus b1 b2 is equal to 0. So we know that the two lines are parallel if their slopes are equal, that is m1 is equal to m2. Similarly, the two lines are perpendicular if the product of their slope is equal to minus 1. So using those conditions, first let me find the value of m1 and m2. So the given equations are a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. So this implies my slope m1. If the general equation is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, then the slope is given by minus a by b. Okay, the value of minus a is a1 and b is b1. So this is minus a1 by b1. That is my first slope. And the second equation is a2x b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Now this implies the slope m2 is equal to minus a2 by b2. Now I have to show that they are parallel if this condition holds. So what is the condition? So if they are parallel, m1 is equal to m2. What is my m1? Minus a1 by b1 is equal to minus a2 by b2. So cancelling minus on both sides, we will get a1 by b1 is equal to a2 by b2. So when the coefficients of a by b is equal to a2 by b2, the two lines are said to be parallel. My second condition is that I have to show that they are perpendicular if this is equal to 0. So what is the condition for perpendicular? m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. So let me see that m1, m2 is equal to minus 1. So this is minus a1 by b1 minus a2 by b2 is equal to minus 1. So what I'll get here? I need to get a1 a2 plus b1 b2 is equal to 0. So this is a1 a2 by b1 b2 is equal to minus 1, or a1 a2 is equal to minus b1 b2, or I can write a1 a2 plus b1 b2 is equal to 0. So this is the required condition which we have to prove. So first take the slopes are equal because we have to show that they are parallel. Next take product of their slope is equal to minus 1 because we have to show that a1 a2 plus b1 b2 is equal to 0. Next question. Find the equation of a line perpendicular to the line x minus 2y plus 3 is equal to 0 and passing through the point 1, minus 2. We have to find the equation of a line which is perpendicular to this line. Again, the concept of m1, m2 is equal to minus 1 is used to find the slope of the given line. Since I have a line here, I can find the slope of the line. So therefore, slope of line x minus 2y plus 3 is equal to 0. So the equation of line which I have to find, I'll take the slope as m1. This I'll take the slope as m2. So m2 is equal to, what is the given condition? Minus a by b. Any slope can be written in the form of minus a by b when the general equation is given. So here minus, value of a is 1, value of b is minus 2. So therefore m2 is half. Next, since lines are perpendicular, what I can write? m1, m2 is equal to minus 1. So m1 into half is equal to minus 1, or m1 is equal to minus 2. Now I have the slope for the first line, and they have also given it passes through the point 1 comma minus 2. So using point slope form, okay. So using point slope form. So we have a point and we have a slope. The equation of line is, what is point slope form? That is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So therefore, this implies the point is given as 1 comma minus 2. So take this as x1 and y1. So which becomes y minus y1, which becomes plus 2, is equal to slope is minus 2 and x minus 1. So y plus 2 minus 2x plus 2. We can cancel 2 on both sides. I'll get 2x plus y is equal to 0. So this is the required equation of the given line. Next, find the equation of the line parallel to the line 3x minus 4y plus 2 is equal to 0 passing through the point minus 2 comma 3. In the previous case, we have taken the perpendicular condition. Now we are going to use the parallel condition. Two lines are parallel if their slopes are equal. So let us find the slope of the equation 3x minus 4y plus 2. So we have 3x minus 4y plus 2 is equal to 0. So therefore, m2 I'll take this as a second line. So I'll take the slope as m2. So which is nothing but minus a by b again. So which is minus a by b is minus 4, which is 3 by 4. Now since lines are parallel, we'll get m1 is equal to m2, which is nothing but 3 by 4. So therefore m1 is also 3 by 4 and it is passing through minus 2 comma 3. Again using point slope form, so I'll take x1 as minus 2 and y1 as 3. So therefore y minus y1 is equal to, and slope m is given as 3 by 4. 3 by 4 into x minus x1, which becomes plus 2. Multiply 4, 4y minus 12 is equal to 3x plus 6. Or replacing the terms, we will get 3x minus 4y, shift this to this side, plus 18 is equal to 0. So this is the equation of the given line. So next question. Find the coordinate of the foot of the perpendicular from the point minus 1 comma 3 to the line 3x minus 4y minus 16 is equal to 0. So we have a straight line which is passing through the point minus 1 comma 3 and it is perpendicular to the line 3x minus 4y minus 16 is equal to 0. So let us take one rough diagram. So here is this point minus 1 comma 3. A line is passing through that point and it is perpendicular to one more line. That line is 3x minus 4y minus 16 is equal to 0. Now since they are perpendicular to each other, this product of the slopes will be minus 1. So using that concept, we will find out the point of foot here. So let me take this point as some a comma b. Now I need to find the coordinate of this point. For that, let me calculate the slope of this line as well as this line. Now slope of line slope of line passing through A comma B and minus 1 comma 3 is, I'll take it as M1, which is same formula, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, that is 3 minus b divided by minus 1 minus a. Or you can write this as b minus 3 divided by a plus 1. Next, I'll calculate the slope of this line. Slope of line 3x minus 4y minus 16 is equal to 0. This is in the general form ax plus by plus c. So therefore, m2 can be taken as minus a by b. Minus a value is 3, b value is minus 4, which is nothing but 3 by 4. Now since lines are perpendicular, I can write their product of slope is equal to minus 1. Substitute m1 and m2 here. So m1 is b minus 3 by a plus 1 and m2 is 3 by 4, which is equal to minus 1. So I'll get 3 into b minus 3, which is equal to minus 4 into a plus 1, or 3b minus 9 is equal to minus 4a minus 4. Shift 9 here, minus 4a here. It becomes 4a plus 3b is equal to 5. Take this as equation 1. Now, the point a comma b lies on the line 3x minus 4y minus 16 is equal to 0. Since this point is on this line, I can take the value of x and y as a and b. Since a comma b lies on 3x minus 4y minus 16 is equal to 0, this implies 3a minus 4b minus 16 is equal to 0, or 3a plus 4b is equal to 16. Take this as equation 2. So on solving 1 and 2, that is using simultaneous linear equation. What are the equations I have? 4a plus 3b is equal to 5 here. 3a plus 4b is equal to 16 here. So make any two as common. So for that I'll multiply 3 here. I'll multiply 4 here. So what happens? This is 12a plus 9b is equal to 15, and this is 12a plus 16b is equal to 64. So here it is. Minus 4b, so minus 16b. Now we have 12a as common. We can cancel it, subtract it. For the subtraction, change the sign. So this is minus. So what happens? Plus 12a minus 12a get cancels. So 9 plus 16, here it will become 25b is equal to minus 64 plus 15 is minus 49. So therefore the value of b is minus 49 by 25. Now got the value of b. Substituting the value of b in a equation 1 or equation 2, I can find the value of a. Let me take equation 1, 4a plus 3b I have. So 3 into minus 49 divided by 25 is equal to 5. Now to remove 25, you can just multiply 24 on both sides. So this becomes 100a minus 147 is equal to 125. So 100a is equal to, shift to that side, it becomes 125 plus 147, 272. So a is equal to 272 by 100. So when you cancel it, it is 68 divided by 25. So therefore, the foot of the perpendicular A comma B, they are the coordinates. Therefore, the value is 68 divided by 25, comma, minus 49 divided by 25. So this is the coordinate of the foot of the perpendicular, that is A, comma, B. Next we have find the angle between lines y minus root 3x minus 5 and root 3y minus x plus 6 is equal to 0. So what you are supposed to do here? So here just find the slopes of two lines, because tan theta is modulus of m2 minus m1 divided by 1 plus m1 m2. So therefore I need to find the slopes of the two lines. So for that we have y minus root 3x minus 5 is equal to 0. So m1 is again minus a by b. So here a is the coefficient of x and b is the coefficient of y. So minus a is here minus root 3 and b is here 1. So therefore m1 is minus root 3. Or you can either convert this into slope intercept form, that is y is equal to mx plus c form. Then also you can find the slope. So if you convert, or you can write this as y is equal to root 3x plus 5. So therefore here also m1 is equal to root 3. Directly you can take here. Next, I need to find the slope of the second line. So that is m2. m2 is here, a is minus 1, b is root 3. So it is minus of minus 1 divided by root 3, which is equal to 1 by root 3. So this is the second slope. Or again you can convert this into y is equal to mx plus c form, and you can find m2 is equal to minus 1 by root 3. So substitute here tan theta modulus of 1 by root 3 minus root 3 whole divided by 1 plus root 3 into 1 by root 3. So here root 3 get cancels. So here it is 1 minus 3 divided by 2 root 3, which is modulus of 2 by 2 root 3 cancels. So therefore tan theta will be equal to modulus of 1 by root 3. So if you remove the modulus, it will become plus or minus 1 by root 3. So again tan theta can be taken as plus 1 by root 3 or minus 1 by root 3. So tan theta will be 1 by root 3 or tan theta will be equal to minus 1 by root 3. So this is tan theta is equal to tan pi by 6. So therefore theta can be pi by 6. So here tan theta will be equal to minus tan pi by 6, and minus tan pi by 6 can be taken as tan pi minus pi by 6. Because in the second quadrant minus tan theta can be taken as tan pi minus theta. So tan theta, now same functions on both sides, therefore theta will be pi minus pi by 6 or 5 pi by 6. So therefore the angles are pi by 6 or 5 pi by 6. So this is the angle between the two lines. So first you convert this into slope intercept form, then find the slope m1 and m2, then substitute this in the formula of angle between the two lines, evaluate it. So you will get plus and minus. So find those values for plus and minus, you will get the angle between the two lines. So yes, in today's session, we have learned how to convert the general equation into the other forms and find the whatever conditions given. That is, whether you have to find the equation of a line or to find coordinate of a point or to find any angle between the lines. So you're going to convert the general equation into other forms and find the given conditions and find the given requirements. So in next session, we'll be learning about distance of a line from a point and also distance between two parallel lines. Until then, keep watching, keep learning and keep exploring. Thank you.